Oh, what a day for some digging. What the? Holy crap! It's Halloween!
Bottlenet here. Today's objective: dig a hole, find bottles. Secondary objective: don't die. You're gonna see why. So we got a really deep hole probed out. It's underneath a heavy concrete slab. I'm a little bit concerned about the slab because I'm not sure what the slab is connected to. So we're gonna examine that, see if it's gonna kill us or not. If there's a smaller chance of it falling down and killing us when we're 15 feet in this deep hole, we're probably gonna dig the hole anyway because bottles are obviously more important. But if there's a larger chance of it killing us, we're probably not going to. So let's check it out.
Dun, 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 dun. Chip, are you ready to have fun?
You know it, man. I live for fun.
What's more fun than this?
Well, there are things, but today, nothing.
Hey, why'd you bring all that plywood? There's already a bunch of plywood here.
You tricked us, man.
I just wanted to see you bring a bunch of plywood. All right, let's see the climb to success.
No hand.
Whoa.
Mission objectives to accomplish digging this giant death trap hole. First, cover these trenches with plywood so we have room to throw dirt. Second, potentially bail the rainwater that could be trapped deep within this hole. Third, try not to die.
Oh yeah, oyster shells, probably from whatever they're eating back here. What is it? Oh, just a fence post or something, right? Whoa, there's like a bottle, piece of a bot. What? It's weird. I don't know. Looks like from a post hole. A bot hole from a post hole. But it goes a little bit under here, so the only question is how well connected is. You know, you don't want this thing to.
Yeah, it's not connected to goes through here.
Yeah, it looks like it's. That's just the paint, though. Is it actually cracking under the? You just don't want this thing to potentially fall 15 feet.
So you guys run what, 6 feet down?
Yeah, we tested into it like 5 feet. Wait, what are you thinking, Chippo?
What? Are you recording this?
Yeah.
I was thinking a 4x6 under here as a bit of safety margin.
A bit. Just a bit.
Well, this is a big slab.
Yeah, you just don't want it to go anywhere when you're 15 feet down. Kind of have to rely on it for just, you know, your life.
That's why I put Ned in the hole.
True. Okay, got this dirt on here so we can make room for the dirt from the actual hole. Just a small amount of work to do here for the next 47 million hours. Okay, we got most of the trenches covered now, so we can throw our dirt.
Going down.
Going down, way down, way, 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 way. Hold on, Chip.
What?
Don't throw. Hold on.
What happened? Okay.
You might cover.
Something round.
Oh,
Freaking Washington quarter.
1985.
Oh, what the hell?
Back to the Future. Jeez. I'm trying to go back to 1885.
At least 1964.
Somebody set the DeLorean wrong. That's lame. I found this though.
Now That's the coolest thing we pulled out so far.
Yeah.
Get it out of my face, dude. Looks like Ned.
When I see a good bot. A little bit of a overburden there. Got an undermine situation. Yeah, look at that slab. It's almost like it has an angle to it.
Looking at the slab, I'm looking at this.
Ooh, there you go. Starbase. Early 1880s, Western 6.
Pulled out of the wall there.
Yeah, this is the one from the sidewall. That's what I do have a little bit of a undermine here, but I think the side wall is right there. So we're only about 1/3 undermining this giant, thick, heavy slab that could kill us. So, it's okay. The worst thing that could happen is it just kind of kills you.
Yeah, we've been warned. Now get to work.
Okay, we're down here. We're still in what I call the sink out. So the sink out was just fill material that they dumped into the hole after it was used as a privy hole and discontinued for that use. But the hole was organic at the bottom material, so it would constantly be sinking, and they would throw trash in for a long period of time afterwards. So let's see. Well, as long as the 1930s, whoa, broken milk bottle in here. So even down 4 feet, we're still 1930s, which means this hole's really deep and it had a hell of a sink out. Yeah, there you go, 1930s shoe polish from right there. It's had a lot of sinkage. And so all this stuff just sank down this deep as the organic material was naturally compressing. All right, it's time to play What's Inside That Granite-ware Pot. Still in the 20s and 30s here in the sink out. Jam jar. Well, that's a little older, right? Patented February 10th, 1903. Jam jar. Okay. The excitement. Oh. Whoa. Like a bunch of leaves. Whoa, it's like yard trimmings from gardening or something. Yeah, a bunch of leaves. That's crazy. This was just sitting in the guy's yard probably, filling with leaves from whatever trees were growing back here. We're in the dirty 30s still. Look at this. Whoa. Clorox, right? Someone was trying to keep their clothes white in the 30s with these stupid Clorox bottles. These are bleach bottles, of course. Illinois Pacific Glassworks symbol on the bottom. Yeah. No one wants those bots. The most they can provide us with is interesting information about people doing laundry. This is cool. Like evidence of the people's wealth who lived here. There's some entablature, some architectural ornamentation for the side of the building, or maybe a backyard adornment, maybe a fountain or something, a pond. And here's a granite tabletop, possibly. Granite countertop. Rich people. Yeah. Yeah, the dude that lived here was actually a foreign ambassador, like to other countries. So we're guessing that he hosted parties at his house in the 1870s and probably wanted to impress these foreign diplomats with really expensive booze. So that's our theory. Just have to hope that the hole is shallow enough to be able to retrieve this stuff. I mean, this hole is insanely deep.
Hey, Ned.
Whoa, what's up?
Welcome to the 80s.
Yeah, you are definitely a man of the 80s. It's a great bandana, dude.
We're in the 80s, Ned.
What do you got?
Look at that color. Guess what it is?
Oh, damn! Whoa, is that a soda?
Vinegar bitter.
Walker's Vinegar Bitters? Whoa, dude.
Oh, yeah, he's right.
Whoa, man, that's hella old.
Walker's VB.
Oh my God. Late 1860s Western blown. Temperance bitters. Hey, oh, hey, butter hands.
Stop it, I caught it.
Butterfingers.
Flea bag.
Flea bag. Your 1980s insults. So yeah, we're getting to a different layer now, deeper. We're finding some really early pieces.
Right? God,
So this is late 1860s, early 1870s. A temperance bitters, a Western product, distributed out of the West, I believe, maybe in Sacramento, California. It was advertised as being free of alcohol. It was called temperance bitters, which means, you know, it was no alcohol in there. There was a temperance crusade in the 1800s. Here's a snapper wine from Europe. It's got a broken off lip, very early, crude, probably a French wine bottle. So this guy, being, you know, a Mr. Mover and a shaker and a candlestick maker, he you know, was entertaining his guests, and there you have it with French wine, the good stuff.
You had a seal, man.
Very early. Whoa, is a seal? You got a seal?
It's probably newer. Chateau de...
Whoa, Chateau de Chip the Chip? Whoa. Whoa, there's a seal. The good stuff. Yeah, he's got the good stuff. Isn't that funny how the things in the ground prove the history? This guy, this ambassador to foreign lands, a U.S. ambassador, lived here, and he's obviously entertaining guests, foreign dignitaries, and he's got these expensive wine.
Chateaux are mansions or castles located in the French countryside that often had winemaking estates. Chateaux that made wine would brand their bottles with a seal on the shoulder. In 19th century America, imported French wine from a chateau was seen as a luxury reserved for the upper classes. So it makes sense that this guy was breaking out the good stuff for his dinner guests, who probably included foreign dignitaries. In fact, maybe one of these dignitaries was from France and gifted the man in this house a special bottle of wine from his region. This theory makes even more sense when you consider that diplomats are basically politicians and are always kissing each other's butts.
Those pieces gave me the power. Now a brief pause just to make sure we don't die. It's a really elaborate engineering just to hold this potentially collapsing piece of concrete up. Yeah. Huh.
Oh yeah.
First blood. Look at that. Huh. Ed Pignol, Paris. Ugh, everything's from Paris. All the best stuff. It's the French stuff. Oh yeah. Early lip and ooh, flat bass. Oh yeah. That's 1870s. Yeah. He's getting the good stuff, that nice foreign imported stuff. Look at that. The hand that takes away the bot. Okay, nice ashy layer down here from the fireplace. Got some bones from the kitchen. Got ourselves some sort of bot. Okay. Wow, look at this rich people stuff. Bullock and Crenshaw. Yeah, that's just, you can tell it's just kind of like nicer products. This is like 1870s, 1880s. It's kind of hard to tell the age on that. The Eastern stuff sometimes is difficult. It's not 1860s. It's not 1890s. Some kind of metallic object down here. Let's see. Let's see what. It's one of those. Maybe a stake for anchoring something.
Vampire stake.
Yeah. Hard to tell with that. Oh,
I have some yellowware, some ironstone, very simple, but it looks like a pickle. Oh my god. Oh my god. Looks like a pickle bottle. Almost looks like it's, you know, like hollow inside. There's more ironstone china. Oh my god. Oh my god, it's a big one. Oh. 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 Oh my god. Looks like a Pacific Glassworks pickle. Oh. Oh. Oh god. Oh. Oh. I don't even want to use a tool. No, it's a Pacific Glassworks pickle, man.
Star base? Star on the shoulder?
It might be, yeah. That's what it looks like. Oh. Oh.
Just a plain little square one.
I'm gonna use the Pico, but I don't want to. I don't like metal tools, man.
Well, I found plenty of those squares that have stars in the base and a star on the shoulder. Oh, you see a star on the shoulder. Well, you couldn't see it, but if it does have it. Oh, yeah. Okay.
Some of these are embossed on the base too. Oh. Oh. Am I jinxing it?
Yeah, get out of there. It's like a big
Get out of there. That's not what you do. Oh god. Oh. Gotta expose the entire container. This is a very early piece of Glassworks significance here. Ah, screw my finger. I'll grow another one. You can't regrow glass. Oh, oh my god. Oh god, there's a piece of fucking pottery right against it. Broken piece of pottery. Oh my god. Get out of the way, out the way. Pray, pray to God. Please, please.
Well, you see the prayers up for the really good stuff.
Oh, 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 it's cracked. Oh, son of a honk. Oh, we got hosed.
I didn't know it had a panel.
Oh, honk. That's a Pacific Glassworks pickle. Oh, it is. It just doesn't have the star on the shoulder or...
Was it big ass crack?
Yeah, yep. Oh, God. Oh, the excitement. Oh, so exciting for a second. Oh, someone dropped something on it. Oh, God. Oh.
Okay, so the
oh.
It's going to be nice and pristine.
There's the thumbnail for the video. Dang, dude.
Well, I think you'll find a hole just when you threw it in.
Yeah, when they threw it in to the pit and plates, the stupid plates landed on top of it. Son of a
nice
biatch.
So you do that to Pacific Glassworks?
It has the shape of a Pacific Glassworks, those Gothic windows and that base like that.
I've seen that one.
Yeah, I don't think that's not an Eastern bot. It's just
it was just a plain old stupid.
some of them have a star on the shoulder and no embossing on the base that says Pacific Glassworks. And then some of them have both, I believe. Yeah, that has neither. There's like 3 variants.
That's the newest, oldest. I would name that.
Damn. Oh. Oh. Oh, the digging ain't easy. That's like you're with the cheerleader and then her mom comes home. I almost had it. I almost had it. I touched it. Oh, God. Oh.
What was that, ceramic?
Yeah, it's a
porcelain.
cold cream pot base.
It's ceramic, then that's older.
Yeah. Toothpaste or cold cream.
As opposed to stupid milk glass.
Yeah, not milk glass.
Maybe the lid's down there.
Nice. Or ironstone china, unmarked, but looks a little fancier, you know. We got some corner huggers. Looks like a shot glass, ironstone plate, possibly a crack beer, and an olive oil. One tone, 1870s, 1880s. Okay. Shot glass. Huh. Not
Oh yeah, polished panel. 1870s. Ironstone china. And the olive oil. Let's see here. Expose more of the bottom so we don't pry it against anything else. Oh, like that. Look at the size of that thing. What does it say?
Keep it in your pants.
Cummings? Dr. Cummings Vegetine? Oh my God, Dr. Cummings.
I think you're making that shit up.
Oh, it was broken. It was thrown away broken. It's that scratchy noise when I pulled it out. 1870s olive oil though. Let's expose the Dr. Cummings Vegetine. That's cool. That's like full exposure.
You're gonna get pissed off when your battery dies, huh?
I know. Dr. Cummings Vegetine. Oh. Wow, cool. Nice clean one. East Coast applied top.
Right?
No, they're applied. Applied top.
Oh, it has a applied top?
Yeah. It's an 1880s bottle, you know. You go maybe late 1870s. It's clean for an Eastern bottle. Yeah.
I mean,
I think I saw one in the oh yeah, there is. Oh, it's a Dr. McMunn's elixir of opium. It's still got the opium tar in it. Look at that.
oh, yummy.
See the color?
Wow.
Elixir of opium.
Get your meat on that.
Yeah, the good stuff. Get pulled over on the drive home. Wow.
That's all I have to say about that.
Wow, you can still see the opium in there. No, I want some.
Surrender it.
Well, bottles are more powerful of a drug anyway. Looks like they're knocking the lips off of these Crocs. Elixir of opium coming up. Oh. These guys had a hell of a kitchen. Look at below the ash layer with the bot. There's just straight, solid coal. That's stove ash and that's coal. These guys are just cooking and had stoves and ovens going everywhere. Probably had a servant. A little oil burning lamp. Yeah. Oh my God. Got this. Have some gold leaf on it like the rich people usually would. Yep, gold leaf. Gold leaf little teacup. Very nice. Okay. Good times, big holes. Yeah.
Yours is on the top shelf.
Look at that, highway to Botland. So what is this? You got, where's that thing I threw out in the dirt pile? Oh, whoa. Looks like a bone, some kind of something to keep your hair in a bun. Beautiful. Made of bone. This is crazy. This just came out of the hole. Mucilage for sealing letters, like glue. So you can imagine this ambassador guy writing letters to representatives of other nations. I mean, really, that's not really too far away from what probably was reality. So this was used to perform that function. That's just crazy. In 1880s, 1870s.
Probably just a one. It's a teacup.
Teacup, huh? Bring her up.
It's coming.
There'll be some interesting porcelain and plateware in this hole because these people had some money. Nothing fancy?
That one isn't. Well, sorry. If we're gonna have something not whole.
What is it? What kind of specimen do we have here? Is this champagne?
It's just a beer.
A beer?
No, sorry.
Is it champagne?
Yes.
Champagne. All right, extraction boy.
You ready?
Let's make it say something.
At the top.
We have a patent
I
medicine.
mean, it could be a, Dr. King's, J.J. and Brian, I don't know. You ready? Son of a bitch.
Damn, Chippy. Come on, Chippo. Need more information than that. We have no idea what that was supposed to cure.
Yeah.
That's an early though.
Nice apply.
Western blown, applied top med.
Almost greenish.
Might be your shirt reflecting off the glass.
It is.
Let me get a base shot for the manufacturing technique on it.
That's an old one.
Yeah, 1870s.
Nice top on. Yeah, nice applied.
Let's talk about historical plateware, baby. Let's talk about you and me. Here's some historical ironstone china from that layer. Some are older than the others. Some pieces are older, like this might be a little newer than maybe this one. Looks really old, like late 1860s, early 70s. That might be more like mid 1870s. You can tell it's slightly nicer stuff. This is some high-fired, more vitreous. You can see it's like more like porcelain, and this is more like ironstone. That's all from the layer. Fancy plates, champagnes, entertaining guests for sure. In here, food bottles, chow chow, lots of ash, oil burning lamp. Yes, lots of stove ash, elaborate glassware, pressed glass, candy dish, fruit bowl, stuff like that for adorning the table.
You'd think that a diplomat would often host elaborate parties to entertain distinguished guests. You'd think that a diplomat would often host elaborate parties to entertain distinguished guests. To entertain distinguished guests. To entertain distinguished guests in the 19th century, you'd need lots of liquor. Oh yes, you'd need really good bottles. Have good bottles. Would have good bottles. Would have good bottles. Would have good bottles.
They were knocking the tops off of these crock beers for some reason. It's kind of weird, kind of funky. It's like some kind of weird opening technique. I don't know why they were knocking the tops off, or it just could be when he was throwing them away, just a personality quirk. He wanted to break the tops off. Ugh. Chip the chip.
No chips.
What you got going on, Chip the chip?
Hey, look, it might be what Margot's called it.
Masturbator? Master Ink? Sorry.
You're so funny. It's just...
I wasn't even trying to be funny. Oh.
There's that nice pour spoon.
Oh,
Look
wow,
at that.
cool.
The tiny one.
Whoa, a mini?
You see a mini. Look at that.
A mini Master Ink. More
that.
ink, more writing for more diplomacy. How cool.
That's cool. Dang, that's
Wow,
nice.
beautiful. Wow. That is nice. It's got a nice color too, huh?
Hella
Wow.
literally.
Super whittle.
Oh, that's old, man.
Whoa, it's even pawned, man. That's crazy. Look at the top. Wow. Oh, Chip had a good botgasm down there. That's like a Stoddard Glassworks, like a really nice. Oh man. Oh, green. Oh yeah.
I'll just check it.
Hey, I missed it. I missed the extraction. Whoa, it's an Ed Pignard product?
Yeah.
Whoa, that's crazy. I've never seen that product though.
Just check it, right? Actually, I'm gonna hit the dirt.
Ed Pignard,
That's
Londres,
the victory
Bruxelles.
What is
Yeah,
that?
the good stuff.
Yeah, let me get a spot for it and bring it down.
That's cool.
Right
Yeah,
there.
they were using the good stuff here.
Now
Wow.
it's right there.
So another thing to take note of is this guy, since he was a representative of our nation, probably hosted a lot of big dinner parties at his house, and you can see as evidenced by the fancy plateware that Chip the Chip's finding down there. Really fancy just tableware and decoration and pressed glass and stuff around the house. So, and also, dun dun dun, he might have had a Chinese servant, as evidenced by this pot right here, this clay Chinese pot. So, ooh, sometimes that ain't no good for the bot, but you know, it's history. Yeah, elaborate dinner parties happening at this place. Wow, jars. Oh, there's another. That's
Another
a
one.
broken Victory jar, Pacific Glassworks.
That has a
Oh, good God. Oh.
good green tint to it.
Oh. All right, video's out, Chip. What's the big commotion
Hey,
about?
man.
Yeah?
You know, I've been thinking about going to the dentist. I keep putting it off and putting it off.
Uh-huh.
Now I think I'm gonna go just to make sure I don't have this shit.
Oh,
Look at that.
wow, dude. Dentures. Oh, man.
Oh. God, just throw
Nice
it.
blooper. Whoa.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Better go to the dentist. You're gonna be using those.
That's classic. That's like when you're sick and you're like, oh, I gotta go out to the privy, and then guess what comes out too? Your dentures. So weird.
That's pretty cool.
That's
It's
a
all intact.
really nice intact set too. There. Got all the teeth.
Yeah,
Any
you're
gold
so
fillings?
pissed off about that. Oh, God damn it, that cost me an arm and leg.
Yeah, those are some nice chompers, man. Wow.
So they real teeth?
Fuck it, John.
Yeah, they took them from corpse and set them in that,
So did they really?
Bakelite, and it's from a corpse, and then they
Oh,
take them and they put them in Bakelite rubber, heat it up, and stick them in there.
Yeah, it's a good
Whoa,
thing.
whoa.
What? Oh, my God! The guy's whole mouth. The guy's mouth, dude. What the? We got all the
that's the top.
chompers here.
Oh my God.
Come on, put them together. Take a bite out of crime.
Oh, no.
Hello. I'm just trying to use
Oh,
my outhouse.
shit.
What are you doing?
Oh my gosh.
What is going on? That doesn't make any sense. What? That's just creepy.
The last thing
Hello,
I thought was digging the dentist.
are you enjoying digging my outhouse?
That's
Jeez,
crazy.
That's just, what the hell?
For much of the 19th century, dentists had a big problem when trying to craft dentures for their patients. Where to get the teeth. Porcelain teeth could be made, but they were expensive and chipped easily. Animal teeth were sometimes used, but they were uncomfortable to wear. The best kind of teeth for a set of false teeth were real human teeth. But where would you get them? Well, there's always executed criminals, but those teeth were often rotten and filled with diseases such as syphilis. Another option was grave robbing. But then you'd have to pay a couple of sketchy guys to go dig up a dead body, and you might just have the same problem as option 1. So here was your solution. War. Yes, the body-strewn aftermath of a battlefield with its overabundance of young, healthy, dead soldier teeth was every dentist's dream. In fact, there was even a term for dentures made from the mouths of dead soldiers. Waterloo teeth, which was coined after the bloody Battle of Waterloo, the carnage of which yielded a particularly large amount of teeth.
This practice continued through the Crimean and American Civil War, and only fell out of fashion when advances in technology led to better synthetic alternatives to a mouth full of a dead man's chompers. Here's the Diplomat's dentures. So what's really weird about this is that usually when you find dentures in a privy, it's because somebody was sick and they were throwing up into the privy and the dentures fell out of their mouth and dropped into the hole. But in this case, there isn't just one set of dentures that could have fallen out of his mouth in one incident. There's a third. So this tells me somebody threw them away into the privy on purpose. This is just a theory, but maybe he died? I don't know, these are perfectly good teeth. Here's some of the false teeth I found over the years. You can see gold fillings in this one. This is because even though they're someone else's teeth set in rubber gums, they would still decay in your mouth until even your false teeth would need fillings. And here's one that some enterprising person plucked the teeth out of for reuse in a new set of dentures, probably, before tossing the leftover vulcanite rubber frame away. I know you need it, kind of, but can you move your head out of the way somehow?
Hey, look at that, Dad.
Oh yeah, an ale. Yeah. Party time. Lickless ale.
Just toss it up or
Yeah, I'll
put it
get
in
it.
a bucket. Or
I'll
toss it.
I get it. You toss her. Come on. Shit. It's hard to do it and hold a phone at the same time. Come on.
I'll come out of the hole.
That was cool footage, though. Yeah, black attack. So I have a theory here. We're just getting like endless stove ash layers and coal and plateware. So mixed with this Chinese pot, which is good evidence, I'm gonna go ahead and make a hypothesis. What?
God damn it.
What?
It's a bare one, right? It's a mini.
Oh no. Oh no.
That's not that bad though.
Oh, it's a mini excavation. Oh, that's beautiful. Oh. Cold cream of roses. How beautiful is that? Prepared by Excavation, 166 Chestnut Street, Philadelphia. Look at the detail on it. Oh, 19th century, beautiful script. Oh. Cold cream of roses. Rich people using the good stuff. So anyway, as I was saying before I was interrupted by this endless hole full of cool stuff, based on the sheer volume of ash and dinnerware and all this other stuff that adorn tables, I'm gonna go ahead and make the hypothesis, based on what we're seeing in this hole, that they had a Chinese cook. This is a Chinese cook, and he was living at this house cooking all their food, and the guy was having elaborate dinner parties and hosting foreign dignitaries and special guests. So yeah, I think that's a pretty damn good theory. Comments, criticisms are welcome.
I'm dropping it.
All right, what do you got down there, Chippo?
All right. Another bottle's coming out.
Oh yeah?
Hey, look at that.
What?
It's a Keith & Co. Apothecaries, San Francisco.
Whoa,
Nice.
Western Apothecaries, sweet. Whoa, those are like 60s.
Nice big old top.
Whoa, nice honker. Yeah. Look at the
That
size
top.
of that top. Whoa, ancient. That's killer. Nice whittle on it. Damn. Yeah, we like that. We like it a lot.
You know who likes these is what's his name? Bill?
Oh, yeah.
I think I told him.
Whoa, what's that?
I thought it was a lamp, but it's not. It's
That's a jar of some kind.
the back
wax
knocked
sealer?
off.
Weird. Is it a wax sealer?
No, it's a freaking giant cork. It's a cork.
That's Funky Town, USA.
It is funky. I thought it was a
Oh yeah, look at that. What the hell is
That's
that?
a strange closure. I don't think it's a fruit jar though, because the closure's too PU.
Yeah, no name.
That's a strange piece of glass right there. Let me see the base again. What?
This one was wet.
Why? Yeah.
Dot in the middle.
We're at 12 feet. It goes
Into
another
the
3.
abyss.
You called it right.
Dude, 15 footer. Holy crap. Hard hat time.
Still 4 feet.
Yeah. It's 4 feet from there, or 5 from where you're standing to the bottom.
Oh, we're gonna get that out of here.
Okay. I gotta grab both rungs. Get you on standby. Oh, in case you want to get out of here fast.
Don't worry though, this hole's really safe. Really, really safe. It's safer than it looks though, don't worry.
Bucket.
But the hard hat won't save you. Double bucket. Gotta get this beast done before dark, man. It's like 3 times as dangerous. Ash is there's so much ash in here. We're just scooping it directly into the bucket.
Petrified wood.
What is it? Let's see.
Petrified wood.
Shot.
Stop throwing.
You love that spot. Yeah, that's wood that was in the fireplace probably. It just became petrified. Whoa, it seems like petrified.
I think that is the real deal.
Whoa, that is bizarre. That's how deep we are, getting to the petrified wood layer. Holy crap.
Freak. What's next? Mastodons?
The good news is this giant slab is actually securely fastened by the paint. The paint connecting it to that. Even though this whole square is a separate piece, don't worry, it's held together by paint. Coming out so soon?
Yeah, man, need you to finish.
Need a closer?
Left the bottle for you on there.
All right, I hope so.
God, yeah.
Damn. Sketch, dude. Wow. Is that ladder on securely? I'm gonna face forward just in case. Oh yeah, I actually do want the hard hat. I'm sure that would totally save my life when that thing fell down. Well, you got a tiny head. Oh, I have to loosen it. Oh man, it's cutting off circulation. Ned. At least I fall forward, not backwards. Holy crap, dude. Are you kidding me? Are you freaking kidding me right now? Oh my God. This is creepy. Whoa, there's the wood liner. Holy shnikes. What the F? It didn't look so scary when I was up there. Damn. Nothing on the bottom but a broken Gothic cathedral pickle. Gothic. This is kind of a creepy hole. Oh. And it's almost Halloween too. Scraping the bottom. Looks like this hole was dipped by a honey dipper, cleaning out the whole very sparse, smashed layer at the bottom. Now maybe our only chance is to find some kind of coin or something that they threw or lost in here at the bottom of this hole. I think all the bot's going to be pretty much broken by the honey dipping bucket. Yeah, just broken stuff in there. Broken bases and just early stuff from about 1870. Well, that's it for this hole. So I guess there's nothing else to say, but did you hear that?
Ned, I think The guy that built the house is trying to talk to you.
What? Do you hear something? Happy. What? Halloween. Whoa. As promised, a little post cleanup of some of the more visually appealing objects that were uncovered in this privy. And one thing I should point out is this isn't everything that we found in here, but it's going to tell a story also, because all these objects together tell an interesting story. That's archaeology right there. It's not about the stuff. It's about the whole collection of stuff put together, found in one spot, and how you can create a story from that. So we know that this guy was a foreign ambassador dude, an ambassador to other countries. We know he had money, as evidenced by the Chinese pots that were broken in the pit. He probably had a Chinese cook, a servant, who was recycling a lot of the bot. As you notice, a lot of this bottle glass color is aqua and clear. There was glass factories in the West, the Pacific Glassworks, San Francisco and Pacific Coast Glassworks, yada, yada. All those glass factories in the 19th century, they would buy back colored glass so they wouldn't have to make more glass out of all the raw materials. So they would just buy the glass and they would throw it back in the crucible and make more bottles with it. So an industrious person could take some of these bottles back and get money for them that were being used by this wealthy residents. And a lot of the times that industrious person was the Chinese servant, unfortunately. So yeah, so these beautiful green colored jars, you know, they would have taken this back for deposit. Sometimes they even sold, like glass factories would buy colored, just broken glass back. So it's almost fortunate these pieces even made it in the privy. A lot of these bottles here didn't have deposit value. They're generic bottles from the East Coast, or they're cracked and not colored or whatever. So anyway, here is the expensive liquor that I thought we were going to find, because this guy was hosting elaborate dinner parties with foreign dignitaries. Here's the teeth. So it's kind of too many teeth for this guy. A lot of the times when you find teeth in a privy like dentures, that's because someone went to the privy and they felt sick and they threw up into the privy, but and lost their teeth. But this is actually almost too many of them. I don't know what happened. It's possible that this person died and that's why they threw away their dentures. That is a possibility. Why would you throw away perfectly good dentures and so many of them at once? Moving on, Pacific Glassworks pickle. This is the variant without the star on the shoulder or the embossing on the base. So there's three variants of this. This is a late 1860s, early 1870s, very distinctive style of Gothic cathedral pickle blown at the Pacific Glassworks. Fiery aqua, killer. Unfortunately, it is cracked. I don't see a pot stone, so the crack isn't radiating from anything. I think it just got damaged at some point. Suffered an impact, and that's when the Chinese guy is like, oh, I'm going to throw it away because I can't get money for it. Dr. Cummings Vegetine. Very clean version of a typical 19th century quack cure, advertised to be vegetable based instead of, you know, having weird opium and drugs and chemicals in it, even though it probably did, because there was no honesty in quack medicine advertising back then at all. Here is a Pacific Glassworks or San Francisco Glassworks spice. It's a fat, wide mouth one, more like late 1870s, early 1880s. The earlier ones have less of a wide of a mouth. It's a wide mouth. Nice drippy applied top, Western glass. That's cool. Be great if it was colored. Here's the rich dude buying this. You don't see these in a lot of holes. You know, this is fancy perfume. Let's just move this over to. So these are fancy perfume bottles. Ed Pignard from Paris. You know, this is rich people stuff. They're buying, you know, like cosmetic bottles
from exotic places. And I've never seen that from Philly. It must be an expensive product. I've never seen this style of Ed Pignard bottle. It's obvious it had a glass stopper. That's why the inside of the neck has that rubbing, kind of sandblasted look to it. These are all 1870s. Yeah. Rich people stuff. Cold cream, hygienic stuff. Cold cream of roses. And mucilage for writing letters to secretaries of state, members of other governments, diplomats, whoever. There you go. That's first. I mean, sealing letters. Yeah. Mucilage, not ink. Another weird cosmetic bottle, perfume or whatever from Philly. Jacoby, Philly. It's got a ghost strike. You can barely read it. Here's an unembossed Western patent medicine. Another one. The Chinese guy was like, oh, no reason to recycle this. It doesn't have a name. There's no generic unembossed bottles without color. Obviously had less of a deposit value, even though this is a Western blown 1870s patent medicine bottle. Still a really pretty bottle. Maybe I'm speculating this is the Chinese servant or cook elixir of opium. This was a medicinal product, but hey, Chinese were notorious for being very addicted to opium, hence the opium dens, and they got other people addicted, and everyone was addicted from patent medicine use also. So everyone was, of all nationalities. So it's hard to say, but could have been the Chinese guy taking a little hit before he had to cook a big dinner. You can still see the opium tar residue, hence the discoloration in the inside of the bottle. Here's a little bone, looks to be a hair clip. I think part of it's missing for a fancy lady. I believe that's what that is. To keep your hair, you know, all neat and tied back in a bun or whatever. Anyone have any more information on this stuff? Feel free to let me know. I don't know everything, just almost everything about this one subject and hardly anything else, because I really haven't been paying attention to anything else my entire life, except for bottles and everything related to bottles and digging. This is an old apothecary bottle from the 1860s from San Francisco. Very old one, applied top. He had his bottles made back east. This bottle was not blown out west. Yeah. Probably a citrate of magnesia or something like that. Here's the broken green Victory jar, Pacific Glassworks, Schwanka, patented in 1867, I believe. Let's get a good view on that color. Killer color, dude. Unbelievable. Full of bubbles. Just makes you sick, really. How many good bots were broken back in the 19th century and also by modern day construction work. God, so many. They're so fragile. Oh, and they're buried underground. Oh, everywhere. Here's a Western square bitters maybe, or some kind of tonic bottle. It's an 1860s unembossed Western bottle. It's known for being blown in the West Coast, this style. That also would have been really nice. Also, a victim of being broken and not recycled, therefore, by the guy. Star Dye Colors. It's like a dyeing bottle, obviously. From New York City. Ugh. Here's the top to that Pacific Glassworks jar. Yeah, the screw lids and the glass thing and the weird side band. Yeah, it's all really hard to find. It's harder to find the closure to this jar than the actual jar itself, right? Now, this really tells a story. This is an amazing bottle. The reason it tells a story is because this bottle is older than the house. The house was built in about 1870. This bottle has a pontil mark on it, and it was probably blown in the mid to late 1850s or early 1860s at the latest, maybe at a New England Glassworks, maybe Stoddard. It has a beautiful handmade pour spout. Ugh. And I'm guessing, since this is a Master Ink bottle, I'm going to go ahead and make a theory that this bottle was this ambassador guy's
special private ink bottle. This was his inkwell. And he kept it with him when he moved into the house. He brought it with him. It was probably 15 years old when he moved into the house. And he still had it. You know, it took a while for this ink to be drained. Or maybe he refilled it and this was just his bottle. And maybe when he died, maybe someone threw his bottle away also. Because this was something the guy obviously kept around. He kept using it. This was on his desk for years, over a decade probably, his writing desk. How cool is that? Now that is history. That's an object that you find in a context telling a story. All these things tell one story, especially when you know a little bit more, you know, like who the guy was who lived in the house. Pretty damn good chance that my theory's right, but of course you never really know. Oh, and one more thing. Look at how crude this Ayers shampoo bottle is. I've never seen one of these stupid things that's so crude. Bubbles in the top, bubbles throughout, just uneven glass. This is an Ayers, just a shampoo bottle. Oop, damn. Yeah, that's crazy. That's what makes bots so cool, is when you find one, even a common one, that's just super crude and cool like that.
You ever have those dreams where you're running through the woods trying to escape a dead man's dentures? Well, the good news is Halloween's almost over. And the really good news is, you know what happens at the end of a Bottleneck Halloween special video, right? We get to throw a giant pumpkin off the dam!
That was a weird one.
Oh, thank you so much. Oh man. Oh, it's been a while since I had a good brushing. Oh, thank you. Thank you so much. Oh, I've missed the brush, man. Wait, me, I want some too. I've been patient. Oh, yes. No, me first. Wait, we can be together. Oh, that's much better. Oh.